Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy PXG Cash Hour coming at you with week 11 of the Champions League. This week was kind of funny and scary at the same time. We're fighting our good friend Matty. Matty is the last opponent that I fight that I actually know, and like CB before, someone who's coming back from season one that I never actually fought back in season one. So this would be actually my first time fighting him. And on paper, Maddie's team scared the crap out of me. Maddie has amazing pokes, and I literally had to like think everything. Mind you, I did bring the usual suspects. You guys, I'm not gonna say like, look, I thought outside the box. No, I brought the usual suspects because literally every poke was gonna have kind of like a role in this. Um, and that was like my game plan during the thought process. During the actual battle process, like the entire game just kind of like changed. If you really want an idea of what you're about to see, if anyone who follows wrestling remembers this moment, this is literally what's gonna happen during this fight. Like if we just go at it, Pokemon come in, just like, "Argh," and then the Pokemon leaves, someone else takes over. Like that's literally what you're about to watch. All right, so Matty brings with him Manaphy, Talonflame, Raichu, Hitmonlee, Mega Pinsir, and Togekiss. Now, I was afraid of Talonflame when I had to fight Rachel 2 weeks ago, and when she didn't bring it, I was like, thank God I avoided that. But they made a trade. I don't know who initiated the trade, but a trade was made. Matty giving up his Lando Eye for Talonflame, and I do not get to escape the bird. A lot of these pokes that Matty has, like the two on both the left and right side, like given the right situation, unless I can actually stop them, they could actually set up, and then it'll be over for me before I even know it. Um, so like each of my pokes kind of have like a role. Like for Talonflame, like I brought Miltank. Miltank can take the hits. It's also gonna be a Thick Fat to resist the fire type move. Um, what is it? Suicune can kind of battle a little bit with Manaphy unless it has Energy Ball, then it absolutely loses. But I got kind of Victina to fall back on, so he's Choice Scarfed. And overall, like most of his pokes were weak to electricity, and as you can clearly see here, just based on the screen right now, those four pokes that I'm afraid of are all weak to electricity. So Zapdos is coming in, and Nidoking is coming in, Victini's coming in. They're gonna be shocking the crap out of these pokes. But the fact that he brought Raichu, he knows this flat out. So you know for a fact that Raichu is most definitely gonna be Lightning Rod. Um, Hitmonlee, I'm guessing is probably like my Hitmontop in the other league, will be a spinner. I'm guessing Reckless. Um, Mainly on the fact that maybe to do a lot of damage, because most of my posts can really take a lot of physical hits. But at the same time, it could be Unburden, and like I said, most of his pokes, if you get the chance to set up, you know it's over. So let's just see what happens. Week 11, me versus my boy Matty. Matty leads off with Kissy Face to Togekiss, and I lead out with Miltank, because as usual, first thing we always gotta do is set up the rocks, and you know, moves faster, but it Aerospheres me, which leads me to believe that either this is the fastest Togekiss known to man, or it's probably Choice Scarfed. So this is probably not your run-of-the-mill Paraflinch Togekiss. So I'm kind of a little like mind-fucked at this point. So I'm thinking, okay, I could probably live this, because I do have an electric move on this too, so I can try to hit. But it does kill me. I did lose right off the bat the one thing I was trying to use for something else. Miltank goes down. So I go into my Nidoking, and he recalls his Togekiss, meaning that I was kind of right with the whole, it could be Choice Scarf. Goes into Raichu, probably predicting me to use my electric move. But of course, to be on the safe side, and Togekiss does have another weakness, I go straight in for the Ice Beam. He also hit him Power, which is probably going to be Ice. It takes my own medicine right back. And you know, Nidoking ain't about that. Like, no, you take it. So just like that, not Pikachu the Raichu faints. We're at a 5-5 situation right now. Goes into Rock Lead to Hitmonlee. Goes to the Fake Out. With normal gems, so it'll be strength. So, like I said, it's probably. I thought it was gonna be the Reckless, it's actually the Unburden. I'm kind of fucked right now. So, and just like that, Nidoking dies to Rapid Spin. It's probably like the most humiliating thing that's ever happened to my Nidoking. So I go into Victini. I'm Scarfed. I should probably be able to outspeed with Scarf, but it is still faster than me. So I'm Bird, and I think his base speed is a little bit higher already. So yeah, this thing has to go. But luckily, I did live the hit enough to knock it out before I started going crazy. So we're at 4-4. Out comes out Manaphy. I'm no longer fast because of Choice Scarf. I'm hoping I can win the speed tie, and I do not. And just like that, Victini goes down. So I go into my Altaria. And I was thinking he's gonna start setting up, but he does not, so that gives me a free setup turn to Dragon Dance. At this point, I'm wondering what this Togekiss is gonna actually do to me. Maybe because Nidoking is out, but like I said, maybe Scarfs is not gonna paralyze me, so. But I am faster than it, which is kind of like now bothering me. Well, I'm faster than it now anyway. Togekiss is down. Goes into Talonflame. I no longer have my Miltank to actually deal with this, so I gotta pretty much hope that I live a hit. Just one hit is all I ask, and I should be able to revenge kill it. I barely lived that. Because with the recoil alone, I should be enough that I should be able to kill it with my frustration. And Talonflame goes down. Nice 3-2 situation right now. Goes into the Sir, the Pinsir. And of course, per rules, is an Omega. I was thinking maybe it was gonna set up, but went straight for the kill and goes to the quick attack. Knocking out my Altaria. And now we're at a 2-2. Remember that image I showed you guys before? I go into Zapdos. He goes for the quick attack again, but I do resist it a lot. So, you know, I go straight for the Thunderbolt. And the Sir is knocked out. So now at this point, I believe, unless it's like Scarfed or usually speed invested, it could be a speed type, but he goes straight for the Ice Beam, so it is faster than me. I was kind of praying not for a freeze, because I didn't want this to go down to RNG. So, at this point, it's going to be like a little stalemate kind of thing. Like, come on, Thunder versus Ice. Thunder versus Ice. We're both weak to it, but mine's actually stab and not his. Goes for Ice Beam one more time. I do live it. I go for the Thunderbolt. Winning me the game at a 2-0 situation. As soon as this fight was over... Oh, wait. Come on, wait. Come on. What am I doing?
And there goes the battle!
So immediately after this match was done, me and Matty started talking. We were laughing. We were like, what did we just do? Matty's impressed because he got a kill with a Rapid Spin on Nidoking. I'm just laughing at the overall how the match went, because my whole time when I was planning, I was extremely nervous about like what's gonna happen. Like, oh my god, what's my counter to this? What's my counter to that? And meanwhile, our matches ended up becoming this. But much love to my boy Matty. Next week, I believe we'll be fighting. Like I said, at this point now, everyone else is gonna be my opponent in the league. Is someone I've never fought before, because I've already fought all the usual people from Season 1, and even some of the people that were introduced now in Season 2 that I actually know. So next week, I believe I'm going to be fighting Thomas. And that'll be fun. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is probably the shortest one I've actually done, and to the probably the enjoyment of some. Um, if I would have been mean, I would have just left that GIF playing for another 5 minutes to make up for the lost time. But you know. But yeah, thanks for watching YouTube. I highly appreciate it, and hope to see you guys for the next video. Later.